Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. We are here at the Internet of Things World in San Francisco, and I'm talking with Prem Kumar, who is VP Technology Platforms at Kontron. Prem, good to see you.
Same here, Martin.
Thanks for the time. San Francisco, famous for being a radical city in many ways. Very, very strong on innovation. I've spoken already to the CIO of the city and county, and he was explaining how the policy works. Now then, you're here because of the innovation in San Francisco, is that correct?
Absolutely. Silicon Valley is the heart of innovation, and IoT is where it is today because of generations of innovations in different verticals: computing, communication, cloud, and what we are seeing is the culmination of all of that.
Okay. Now, many times when you talk about the Internet of Things, it's predicated on the notion of software. You say there should be a bit more concentration put on the hardware before you come to the software. Why is that, and what do you mean by it?
So IoT, the foundation of IoT is the hardware. How we connect sensors, how we gather data, how we manage the data, and how do we use the data to and transform the data to actionable information. And all of this definitely starts with the hardware. And with the right software as the glue, you have the right information.
When deployments come along, as IoT services emerge, let's say that the network has sufficient capacity, there's enough spectrum, it's robust enough to manage all these Internet of Things apps, whatever they may be, and there are many, many of them for sure. When these commercial deployments begin, how long do you think it will be before they need to be renewed, changed, or adapted?
That's a very good question. We are in multiple verticals, and we have been selling products for more than 30 years. And one of the things that we really focus on is agility and longevity. Right? How do we ensure that the hardware and solutions that are deployed in the market can last there for 10, 15 years? Right? And to that, how do we ensure that hardware is backward compatible? And ensuring, the key as you go into this market is ensuring that your hardware, software, and services have a path to evolve and grow.
Sure. Okay, now, Kontron's products, tell us what they are. What do you specialize in? Anything particular, or are you broad spread?
So we are spread over multiple verticals. We have 3 business units. The first one is ATD, avionics, transportation, defense. The second one is industrial, where we do industrial automation, retail, gaming. Third one is communications. We even have a blade server up here. And while we are across verticals and we provide hardware and compute elements in different form factors, with different I/O boards, carrier boards, as we look at especially IoT, it's about greater integration of hardware and software. And when people come to us for solutions, one thing we talk to them about is think about your end-to-end solution, think about how this is going to scale and evolve over time.
Now then, what about that scalability? How easy is it, or how difficult is it?
Okay, so when people talk about IoT solutions, from our perspective, the key things to think about are 4 things. Security. You need to ensure that you right-size the security and have the right solutions. Second one is datability, or how do you transform data to actionable information. Ensuring you have the right actions and right information at the right time is critical. Right? It's just not telling, showing up in a data center saying that you have an issue in a particular fielded device, but providing the right log files and additional information so that when a technician goes there, he's aware of what the problems are and how he can handle it is important. On top of that, manageability, managing the life cycle of the device or the service is critical. And the last piece is agility. IoT is evolving very, very fast. And as we deploy devices to market and as we deploy services, what we're going to realize is there's another generation of innovation that this can lead us to, and ensuring that you've thought through how your hardware can evolve, how your software can evolve, and how can you update your devices in the field remotely is going to be critical for IoT success.
What do you see then, from Kontron's point of view, as being the main challenges that have to be overcome?
I think what we are seeing with a lot of people is they do a quick prototype and they say, well, we want to take this to market. it's great. It helps us understand use cases when people come up with a prototype. But my advice to them is prototype with a purpose, right? When you are prototyping, you are trying to figure out, does this make sense? Does it work as a project, right? It's in a lab. But when you start going commercial, don't think again, go back to the prototype, right? Because you are just putting together a solution. But now start thinking about what is going to happen 5 years from now, what is going to happen 10 years from now. Most likely the requirements and the use case that you thought of right now is going to evolve rapidly and dynamically in the field. Think about, have you left yourself with some flexibility, right? Additional memory, additional I/O ports, the right connectivity to the backend. Can you update your software, right? Don't push yourself in a situation where you have to go to the field to update the device, right? Or get additional, or have too many back-end solutions where integration is going to become a challenge as you start evolving. Think about what is going to happen when you hit 100,000 devices, 1 million devices, and usually you'll end up with a better solution than ramping up your prototypes.
Okay, Prem Kumar, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Martin. It was a pleasure.